Greet howdy everyone, Mr. D here with you on a Wellness Wednesday, getting ready to do another week. It's been a week. It's been a good week, and we've been making some changes. And I know last week we started making smaller changes and simple swaps, but we're doing bigger and better changes this week. We're learning more, we're growing, we're excited. And it's a very struggling thing sometimes, but we do it because we know we have to do it. It's all in here. It's the mind is here. We have to do it. And we know we have to do it to get better. It's not about getting to a low weight or what looks good. It's about getting to a weight that is healthy and that I can take care of myself properly. With that being said, we're going to give the update for last week. Last week, I wasn't going to go to weigh in, but we did go because the engagement has been postponed till next week. So, but I am planning, I got a ride to the meeting. So hopefully keep fingers crossed. So I'm hoping that's for the best and hoping we're doing good. We're keep on trucking on at the loss. We're 3 weeks lost in a row here now. All throughout the month of August since last month. Overall, we've probably lost about 7 pounds. And I lost by that, I was done by losing a pound last week at the weigh-in. And I'm happy with that because it's been big weights the last 2 weeks. And I was kind of not in a good place over the weekend. So I was eating a lot of very unhealthy foods. I was not caring about cooking. I was not doing what was necessary to be done. So that is a contributing factor. But all kidding aside, I had my mind on set on a certain number in the next decade of weight. But unfortunately, it got right against there at 340, and it did not go down to 339.75, which I really wanted. But I'm happy with what I have lost, and I think that's the thing. This week I'm planning to maybe lose maybe 3 pounds, maybe. Um, that's what I'm have my mindset on. 2.5 to 3 pounds is what my goal is. I want to lose 5 more pounds by the end of the month. We have uh we have two more weigh-ins in the month of August, and I would love to get lose 5 more pounds by the end of the month. And I think it's doable because I'll tell you why. We're doing new changes. So Monday I also got to meet with this nutrition educator through a collaborative at my day program. And through that, we talked about what I ate in the course of a day and what we needed to work on. And one of the big things that I learned in that our session, like our consultation or session that I got to have with her was to learn that work on my having breakfast. And breakfast is a very important meal of the day. I think I learned that more now than I ever did. So having breakfast is very important. Having breakfast an hour after you wake up is very important also. Making sure that all meals are balanced with some sort of vegetable, fruit, if you can. Um, Many of those things. Fruits and vegetables are big key players in our diets, and I'm not saying that just to crush anybody's uh, per se, but it is. It's an honest fact. For me, I very much liked the fruits and vegetables. Not so much the vegetables, but I did not do fruits. And fruit was it was very foreign to me through sensory and traumatic experiences in the past. That is the primary reason as to why it likely was a very sensorific experience. Have it does take time and you do grow into it. So this week, since Tuesday, which is yesterday, I sampled at least 3 apple slices a day. And it's about 2 o'clock right now, and about another hour or so, I'll be due for another snack. Um, when I do have that snack, I'm planning to have some apple slices again. I'm getting used to it. So, anybody who thinks, that because you're autistic and you have to eat food, all the time that meet your needs, it does cause issues. But incorporating foods is never too late. I'm 37 And you know, it's a slow process and it will get there, but it takes time. So, you know, I am getting things in. I'm also having more salads. I bought more, not so much salads, but I'm having greens, and I bought organic spring mix at Walmart, and been mixing that with different things to make it taste good, like some cheese, some croutons, some eggs once in a while. You know, all those things, you know, that make it make it worthwhile, make the good salad. And I've been using a lot very light dressing at that. So all of these factors are big factors in playing why the changes are changing. As such, on a personal note, I have been noticing my weight dropping almost 2 pounds this week just since Monday morning. So it must mean that I'm doing something right and doing something well. Now, as far as more, so we've only focused on breakfast and what that includes. And that means doing away with things like bagels and cream cheese that are just filler and very carb heavy and just very gonna sluggish. We have to remember that breakfast is the fuel for the day. It's when we wake up in the morning, our body is just empty of everything. We void everything. We void our bladder, not so much our bowels, but we typically void our bladder in the morning. And as such, you know, we're out of everything. We need fuel. We automatically need fuel. And that is why it's important to eat within an hour. And I learned that now. So now I have that in my mind that I have to eat within an hour. Once I eat, it has to be food from all groups, food groups. It has to be with food that is nutrient dense and not just something that's gonna just make me tired or, you know, rough. And seeing that, you know, I'm spending at least, you know, about the same calories, but I'm getting, or maybe, you know, I'm spending less calorie, maybe the more or less calories, the same or less, I'm sorry, the same or less calories than what I did previously with just a bagel and cream cheese and maybe something to drink. And now I'm using that same a more palated breakfast and enjoying it um more, and actually it's actually taking me time to make it, not so much make it because I do make boiled eggs and stuff, but I do make like little, I do have a nice palated breakfast and it helps start my day right. um you know, a friend of mine at the weight loss script asked me, you know, she was doing the program this week and she asked me to say what breakfast meant to me. And I had to say what it meant to me because I had several hours earlier learned what breakfast was. And it is a big thing, you know, but it's breakfast. It's very important. I always thought breakfast was important. Many times I thought breakfast was going to McDonald's and having, you know, a small having a sandwich or having a breakfast sandwich or two and maybe a Coca-Cola and or maybe having some burritos that I've seen jump in price over $1, over double in price in the past 3 years. So that tells me, you know, that maybe it's not the right thing for me. Maybe I need to look, and the food is cheaper, but is it really healthy? Is it really, you know, nutrient dense? Is it really going to benefit me? And I'm noticing that things are starting to benefit me as time goes on. You know, it's the body is working better at working things through and not being so overworking and so overwhelming. Uh, Moving on to morning snack, you know, morning snack is a very important thing. And right now I'm doing cheese, and today I'm going to start fruit in the afternoon just for a little difference in the because my schedule is a little later because I am taking a rest day today and I got some extra sleep this morning. So, you know, I'm trying to get my schedule will be putting me in a snack in about an hour or so. And with a snack, I'm planning to have some fruit and maybe some peanut butter on top of it, just for a little bit of protein on top of it. You know, it's those small changes that matter. Today, for example, for lunch, about the small changes, I thought about going to McDonald's today for lunch. I really did. I thought, but why would I spend money for something that most of it I already have or I had last night, and why would I pay for that again? So what I did today for lunch is you know, I had some salad and I made a small salad with the same thing, almost the same things I had last night. Last night I had put chicken in it, but today I put Today I put in some croutons, cheese, no meat today. Croutons, cheese, and some eggs to give it a little bit of protein flavor. In addition, I had some jalapeno poppers that were just left. They were cheddar. And I'm noticing that I don't really want those as much as I want, the healthy stuff so much now. It's a turn flavor and it's a turn welcome match of things, to knowing what you really want in life. So, we're just focusing on those small changes. And morning snack, I'm trying to do something, be more mindful of the morning snack right now as well. So just balancing that. It's very important to eat 3 meals a day and 3 snacks a day. That is also another great tool that I learned on Monday. So all of these things are seeming to turn a corner in my nutrition journey. I'm hoping to lose more this week, hoping to lose at least 2.5 pounds. That's the goal I have set this week. So hopefully I have a ride to the meeting. I'm really hoping to have a ride to the meeting. I think it will happen. So we'll um, just keep moving. All right. I want to thank you for listening today to my little rant about food and what my food choices are. Have a good week, everyone. We'll see you around.